I do not love this setup, so let's not talk about that. Anyways, hello, welcome back or welcome to my channel. You already see at the bottom of the screen exactly what to do. I feel like everybody knows this at this point. Anyways, this is my fourth sketchbook, but this is my first sketchbook tour, and it is broken up into kind of two because of that. Turns out that I had an extra 3 other sketchbooks that I forgot about. So yeah, put all of this together and the pile is really thick. This is a thick sketchbook, okay? Anyways, let's not prolong any longer. Let's just get straight into it. Side note, it's like 2 a.m. right now, so I kind of have to be quiet. This first drawing is literally just a little landscape. You can barely even see it. I doodled on the back of that first sheet though. I was just bored. This is a comic book thingy that we did for art class 2 years ago. I did like 2 of these. They were supposed to be like comics about like your week for the class that I took while I was in college. And this is just another little sketch. This is how I used to draw people. I was trying so hard to draw like very cartoony. That's more doodling. That's on the right, that's like more of a final piece that I kind of did. I took a picture of it so I can color it digitally. Obviously more doodles. That's another thingy that I colored digitally. That was the original profile pic for this channel until I changed it. This is another one of those comics for my class that I did. Okay, you can turn the page now, child. Turn the page. Thank you. I saw this cool idea that people did, and I wanted to see if I could do it too. It did. I don't like it. This is another sketchbook, comic thingy that I had to do for class. Underneath it was my attempt to try and draw like a fairy. Like a fairy girl. I don't like it. And on the right is like a room, like a chill aesthetic room that I tried to draw. I was gonna color it digitally, but I didn't. On the left, I did end up coloring that sketch digitally. It's a girl on a train, and on the right, let's not talk about that. Let's skip. Okay. On the right was me trying to sketch another girl, like from imagination. I mean, not on the right, but on the left. On the right, this is the sketch that kind of made me fall back in love with art again after basically not really taking it seriously for so long. This sketch right here is the exact reason why I decided to start this channel, even though it's never been on the channel. I literally woken up one morning and I don't know why, but I just really felt like I just needed to try and draw somebody like as realistic as possible, and this is what I drew. This is Zach Choi. He's a mukbanger. I'm pretty sure y'all know him. He's like really large. I did another one of those comic things, and I also decided to do another person, and this person behind the comic is supposed to be Spence Wah. Kind of messed up on the shading, but the hair, I'm very proud of the hair though. And let's not talk about the clothes. The clothes is not good. The next person I tried to draw was Thomas Sanders, and obviously I did not get the proportions right on that, but I still love the hair. The hair is really nice. I tried to do another person, and I immediately I didn't like how it was going. I just didn't like it. That's another person I tried to draw from imagination on the left. On the right is another comic. It's 2 comics actually. Okay, alright, you're just gonna. Okay, I'm in love with the last comic though. Do you see how much detail I put into that one? I actually love that last comic, and I wrote a little poem on the bottom too. It was the last comic for the class too, because I think yeah, the semester was ending, and that's what I made. That's some more doodling. I don't, my doodles, they just not good. This was one of, on the left, it's not the first line art sketch because I've done others, but yeah, these are all like watercolor and gouache paintings that I did, except for this girl that I'm about to flip. I did that with marker, but the rest of them are like watercolor and gouache. And the guy with the purple background, that's my favorite one. I messed up on her and I decided to do her again, so that's her right now with the red. And the last one was kind of good, but I did not like the hair or the clothes. I didn't like the color options that I chose. It was not good. I was more doodling. Now, this is where we head over to these, because I could not tape them in, as you could see. So I tried to draw a kitchenscape. I drew a room with bookshelves, and I drew a house on the right. And the house, I was actually really surprised that I got that much detail out of just micron pens. Like, I did that with micron pens. The lettering is literally the what is it, the abbreviation? The abbreviation? Okay, the abbreviation of my channel. But that's another house. This is what my room looks like. I also I did these recently, so you'll see that towards the end of the video. I don't know where this is, but I saw a picture and it was really colorful, and I decided that I wanted to try and recreate it with marker. That was like some abstract stuff with marker. I just wanted to scribble. I am a huge fan of Pokemon, so I decided, why not try to recreate my own like poster-esque Pokemon, what you call it. And I digitally colored that. I also did that tree because I thought that tree is really cool. This is a window in an airplane. More weird doodles. This was around the time that I like started really watching CMS Black Bean. So this is where this comes from. I think they're really cool looking. Very weird. But yeah. I was really trying to learn how did he mix all those colors and make them work. Clearly that did not work. I think those are all color pencil too. That eye is color pencils, but this is more weird doodles that, the eye is color pencils though. I really like the eye. I did another one though. Yeah, I did another person, except I tried to make it like all lines, no circles or like rounded edges. This one was all rounded, no hard edges. I never went back to it though. I was supposed to go back to it and like detail it, but I didn't. This is what I came up with when I was trying out all those inks. I literally bought every single Winsor Newton drawing ink, and I tested out all the colors by making this. I think the best ink was the silver one. I saw this photo and I just had to redraw it, and I did a digital piece with that too. I also did a digital piece with this as well. Once again, trying so hard to do cartoony style art. This is a sketch of a landscape that I kind of created imaginatively. I don't really like it. Could have been better. This is the eye that I was talking about. I did this one with oil pastels though. Do you see how horrible though that looks? And I used the junior what you call it? I don't know what the name of it is, but the pastels that I bought, they were not as good as they advertised. This is my rendition of Seiyu from Genshin Impact. I don't really like how that turned out. I tried that one line challenge where you draw somebody with a one continuous line, and that's what I got, and I colored it. This is a watercolor, or it's either watercolor or gouache painting of a landscape that I have saved on my phone. This is when I decided I wanted to do like leaf study, and I never finished. I thought I had more leaves on the back, but apparently not. Um, once again, me trying to draw like anime cartoon or something. I don't know. I don't really like it. This is a Minecraft, the blue flower with the glowing frame from Minecraft. I really wanted to draw like pixelated art. More doodles. I really like that small one on the right in the middle. This one, I really like how that one turned out, but the rest of them, I don't really care for. This is one of the first ink micron pen drawings that I've done, and then I did some more doodles. More doodles. I made this for my Instagram page, and somebody literally said, "Is that Michael Jackson?" Yeah, a moment of silence for that. Um, I did this one. This is probably one of my favorite micron drawings. I did this one too. I think I did a sketch for this, and the sketch was not giving. So this is the rendition. Yeah, see, the proportions were all off. It was weird looking, so I redid it again. I like the micron one better. This is also one of my other favorite micron drawings that I've done as well. Instagram did not really like that one, and I don't know why. This in particular, this one at the bottom got me like 15,000 views on Instagram. So yeah, we love this for me. Yeah, this is another landscape I did with micron pen. Another person with micron pen. I actually kind of like this one though. Instagram didn't like that one either. I think this is gonna be my favorite. I know I've said this probably like 3 times already, but this is absolutely gotta be my favorite. I absolutely love how this one turned out. And these are abstract paintings, modern-esque paintings. These are more based off feeling. Plus, this was a nice way for me to use any like leftover paint that I couldn't save. And I also did that's like metallic paint. I actually kind of like the last two better than the first two though. I like the last two more. It's like primary colors plus black and white, and then this one was like winter theme, like abstract painting. So yeah, that is a lot, and I could not fit it all in this one part of the sketchbook, even though that's like, that's such a huge time jump, because I was just sketching in a whole bunch of other different sketchbooks instead of in this one. But we will not be doing that anymore. Anyways, let's move on with the sketchbook. Sorry for the shaking. More doodling. I tried to do a cityscape with like fake buildings, and I did more pen drawings. This is when I got the brown pens though, because apparently they sold them, and I wanted to give them a try. They're not bad, but they're not as good as the micron though. Globe. And then I did a flower painting with ink. These was just me painting random trinkets and stuff that I have in my room with watercolor, me trying to practice watercolor. That face, let's not talk about it. Let's skip past that. You see the Pepsi can. That face was a failure. I loved how that ruined building turned out though. That's really nice. That face is a tragedy. That flowers is one of the most popular things on my Instagram. So, pride and joy right there. Anyways, I was also trying to practice more my Winsor and Newton inks and trying to practice using dip pens because I was not good at it. That stopped. And then I tried to draw hands. I tried to practice hands, and it's just not good. I still to this day can't figure out hands. Then I just started drawing random things like butterflies, mushrooms and stuff. Okay, you can move. I tried to draw more fantasy type, I like the right side though. The right side with the mushroom. It's a person, but like it's a mushroom. And then I started trying to draw and sketch with color pencils. And this is some of the stuff that I came up with. I tried the hair. Hair is like one of the things that I couldn't really draw with pencils and stuff. More random objects. That's ribbon, another person. That's a strawberry that you can barely see on the screen. I've been meaning to paint this blue person for a while, and I have not gotten around to doing it. I might though soon. I also wanted to draw the purple person as well. The purple is really nice. I'm not such a fan of the green one. I feel like I could have done better with that. Now this dark green though, I already did a painting if you've been watching. If you haven't, I'm pretty sure you can find it on my channel. Then I tried doing those old fancy wigs that old political people used to wear in history. So I tried to do a rendition of that. The blue that's a beard on the blue, and then what is that? I don't know what these hairstyles are called, but I was just doing regular scribbles and then trying to draw what I see in a scribble. On the left, that's a fish. Now on the right, that's like a sunflower on a gloomy day. I drew a nice cityscape. Honestly, one of my best cityscapes I've probably painted in a while. Lemons and oranges, And then I tried to practice mixed media, like color pencil on top of paint, by drawing that eyeball. That eyeball is weird. And then on the right, it's supposed to be like a third eye with like smoke or whatever coming out of it. I was feeling very, I guess, magical. I don't know. That's a person with a rose on their head. And if you've been watching, I've made that painting. I did painting swatches and once again sketching people with color pencil, trying to learn how to control the color pencil without sketching too hard. More hand practice, and then that was me, my first time ever drawing something realistically with color pencils by that crushed Pepsi can that I took a picture of. And then I did swatches of my other color pencil set and doodled more stuff on the right. On the left is a hand trying to pull the third eye out, and on the right is more people. Ruka's on the bottom right corner, and then that's Vin Diesel on the top right corner. I did more pencil sketches because I don't know. I was just feeling like drawing more people. Then I tried practicing drawing the eyes and nose and mouth by itself, and then I started poses. You can see where I first started, and then I tried again on the right at the bottom. That's Casey Frey as well. Then I found more poses, weird poses and stuff to try to draw. And I like the one on the left. It's very, I guess, dynamic. I tried drawing and sketching with pens and markers. Markers on the right, the pen is on the left. I messed that top green person up on the left though, so I did it with pencil on right underneath it. I like the pencil sketch better. I did more color pencil on the right, and then went back to pencil on the left. No, more color pencil on the left, and then I did more pencil on the right because the color pencil just was not cutting it for me. And then I did more pencil sketches of more people. On the bottom left though, that's Spensois, and on the far left, I tried drawing him from imagination, and then I kind of like how it turned out. I did another random witch color, but then I never finished the page, so I kind of drew something else weird. And I did more doodling. I kind of have a thing where I just kind of jump in and start painting. Oh, I did animals. I did animals for the first time. Seems like people on YouTube really like that. And then I did more poses. I tried drawing different type of clothes and stuff and all that. But yeah, I normally just jump into paintings and I don't actually ever plan them out. So I decided to do that on a few pages ago. This is more poses. This is the type of sketchbook that I use. So that you create stuff, that's the brand of the sketchbook. These are more pencil poses. I was having a lot of fun at this point because never thought I would actually get this good at drawing people. And this is also around the time where I actually started using my Pinterest account. Yeah, I drew more people, but on the right, I decided to add in alcohol markers. And that was pretty fun. But alcohol markers started taking me a little bit too long. I didn't want to put too much time into my drawing, so I decided to cut the markers. But I had fun while it lasted. I think that turtle is like my favorite though. On the left at the top, that turtle ended up turning out really good. Yeah, and you see I did more, but that's where I had to stop and I went back to pencil. Also, I made point to get different people in different sizes and stuff, because you really only ever see people sketch models and celebrities, and I feel like it's very basic, it's very boring, there's no dynamic, and I feel like it would be more rewarding to trace different body types and stuff and just more creative. And then this is when I really started filling up the pages, completely filling up the pages. Plus, when it comes to people, you don't see models everywhere when you step outside. You see people of all different sizes and heights and everything. So I feel like as an artist, if I'm going to learn how to draw people, I should try to draw as many different types of people as I possibly can. So yeah, this is around the time where I started drawing more dynamic poses, more weird poses, really starting to step into more poses that have more perspective, where the shoe is kind of bigger than the head, or that's when I really started stepping into that. This is really fun. This has been a really fun sketchbook, I'm not gonna lie. And then I decided to add some color, and I remember that I had origami paper left over from my art classes that I didn't use, so I basically just glued the scraps in my sketchbook and then drew over that, and that quickly added a element of color in my sketchbooks without me having to spend so long coloring. So I just kind of sketched over it and inked over it, and I went back to drawing animals, and I had a lot of fun drawing these animals, and I absolutely I never thought that I would draw animals so well. Animals have always been super hard for me to draw. The blue on the left, bro, that page is one of my favorite pages out of this entire sketchbook. It turned out so well. I just started collecting as many different animal pictures that I could find on Pinterest, and I was just drawing them all. And I mean, look. This is such a huge, drastic change from my previous art in this sketchbook and in my past sketchbooks. I know I say this a lot on my channel, that I'd be super surprised, and I just surprise myself so much, and I'm just wowed by my own skill. But it's honestly because I really never thought I would make this much progress. This is where I started getting very more creative with my art and just getting real loose. I really like the Medusa one on the bottom right corner. I had fun with this. Oh, this is the room thingy, the room sketch that I did. I add a lot of color though to kind of bring it to life, to make it look more real to what it actually looks like. And you see how much more stuff got added to this room? I promise I'm not a hoarder. I just don't have that much space to work with. But yeah, the drastic change is wild. Wild. But I love it nonetheless. It looks fun. There's a lot going on. Then this is when I tried to draw characters. I don't really like how I tried cartoon once again. I've always wanted to try to do cartoon, but it never turns out right, and it always looks weird. So then I just went on a doodle spree, and I just started doodling on both these sheets of pages to try and I just really want to learn how to draw like cartoonish and like create my own style without feeling like I'm just copying other people. But I don't know if that's for me. I feel like the way I've been drawing before is just it's for me. Then I laid down another idea, Lady of the Forest, then the fountain, the wings and stuff, the garden and stuff. Then I got creative. I started drawing from imagination and I came up with the bubbles and stuff. Then recently I started watching Sanders Sides, Thomas Sanders, and I decided to depict his different sides in my own way, and this is what I came up with. On the right, that's like dirty dishes. I did an ice cream truck and a Ferris wheel. And that is the end of this sketchbook. I cannot believe I actually finally finished a full sketchbook. This is just a person waving by. Nice way to end it off at the end. And that is all that I have for you in this video today. I hope this can serve as inspiration for those of you who want to do, who find it really hard to finish sketchbooks. Yeah. I hope this also serves as like inspiration for you to just keep drawing all together, just keep making art. If you ever feel like you're getting frustrated with making art, then maybe give yourself a break. Don't force it, or else you might end up not liking art ever again, and that's not what we want. Anyways, bye. Also, leave a like. Subscribe. Help me out. Help the algorithms, because I do not think the algorithms will like me. Yeah.